Today is Tuesday, July 16th, and I wanted to do a garden diary. These didn't bloom like I thought they were going to. These plumbago, I think that's what they are. Zinnias, they're pretty. That's a Dr. Witchy tomato. And then this is a African daisy that I took from the front yard, and it's got a lot of good growth, but I need to cut some of the old off of it. Tiny little mums. We put a super bell in the pot over there. Tried to salvage what fell when the earthquake hit. I pulled up the tomato plant that was here, and I planted a lychee tomato. Lychee? Something like that. So we'll see how it does. These are all kind of struggling. All the tomato plants are. These little eggplants that I planted are coming in nicely though. I'll show some of the and then this one over here is getting big. Got lots of white flies, it looks like. The zucchini is crowding out my eggplant. There's another melon. I've tried to do some weeding in the rocks. We pulled up the tomato plants, and I've got the umbrella stand there because we pulled up the tomato plants and we moved some of those 8-ball zucchini out of that red planter over there because they just weren't faring very well, and put them in this bed, and they were pretty much root bound, so probably not a good idea to have them in there. And so we've been putting the umbrella up, and the trash can and stuff is weighting it down in case the wind comes up, but that's why this is like it is right now. African daisy's doing good in this pot. Get some more pretty zinnias. And the okra are doing good. I pickled some last week. I have a watermelon. I've got some other watermelon that's forming. Like here's one too. But like this plant's going crazy. but it's putting all this energy into the plant. I don't see any kind of fruit yet. And then this little guy's gonna probably get crowded out. It's just the way it goes. Yeah. And we'll probably wind this up and through here so that I want to try to wind it up and through the top and then back down. I don't know if that's a good way to do it, but they take up so much space otherwise. And then there's a melon over here that wasn't getting any kind of room because of the tomato plants. So I think it's a good thing that we took those out of there. And then I planted salvia over here, and there's a little salvia here that probably won't make it, and I pulled this marigold out of the rocks. And then probably I'm gonna have to do the same thing with these, although that is really a pretty plant right there. But I don't know if it's gonna do well in that little pot. We shall see. I've got some okra that I need to cut. I tried to clean up some of these tomato plants over here and pull off as much of the dead as I could. I think I want to keep the cherry tomatoes, but like these, something's getting in here. Pests are just trying to take over. Not so much with the cherry tomatoes, but definitely with these other tomatoes. So I don't know. I just don't like the way they look at a certain point. This cinnamon basil smells awesome. I will plant that every year. I think I got some more eggplant. Oh yeah, I do. I have one or two in here that I need to pick. And I don't think the peppers really like it against the wall. I think it's awfully hot for them. So trying to get some peppers to germinate. I think this is a Dr. Witchy, and it's not looking real great against the wall here. This is sure pretty. Need to cut off the other ones, but there's still going to be several blooms. So, and I don't know what plant this is that popped up in here. Just have to wait and see, I guess. But these impatiens really did well in these. I probably need to deadhead them. I don't know that much about them. And I think it's about time to transplant the goji berries. But I'm thinking that maybe I need to give them until it's less sunny. I mean, less hot. I don't know. We'll see. These little plumbago bloomed, the little purple ones. And then today I'm gonna, oh, I don't know that my blueberries like this weather either. I cut back some of the blooms on the agapanthus. And then today I'm gonna take cuttings from some of these petunias, probably this one, and propagate those. Got lots of blooms happening. There's a salvia. These look so much better. They don't take up all the space on the sidewalk. Then this petunia out here finally bloomed. Kind of a freaky looking petunia. Take it. There's the we still haven't moved part of our, we tried to set up our fountain again, and it's kind of sad. So, but this piece is so heavy for us, we are trying to figure out what we're going to do with it. We may have to call somebody to hit part of it and chipped, and then there's some broken parts on this. I think it's, I don't even know where all it's broken. I know it is. Haven't planted anything in here, but I have some lantana that I'm going to plant in there. And we put up a shade cloth over here because this was beating down so bad. The sun was just really wreaking havoc on this. I can't even show it. Maybe I can this way. Anyway, a lot of the cowpeas are growing. These over here are struggling, but some of those others are doing quite well. And then that's a lantana. I don't know why I probably should pinch that back so it gets bushy. There's a society garlic. This little plant's not really producing any blooms, but it sure is looking pretty. I'd say this guy is just about spent. And here's my tomato. Nothing red yet, but it likes the cool air from the window. And then here's getting some color back in this pot. And this is a verbena that I planted. It's my garden diary. Today is Saturday, July 13th, and this is what we got out of the garden. A big zucchini, 3 cucumbers, a handful of okra, a handful of cherry tomatoes, and 3 of the Japanese eggplant. Today is Sunday, July 14th, and this is what we got out of the garden. Some banana peppers, a Fresno and a jalapeno, about 5 cherry tomatoes, some okra, and some strawberries. Today is Tuesday, July 16th, and this is what we got out of the garden. 3 eggplants, I don't know, about 10 okra, some cherry tomatoes, about 4 or 5 banana peppers, 4 I guess, and 3 Fresno chilies.